Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your December monthly messages from Spirit Reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the month of December for my Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, or any other strong placement in the sign of Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and see what Spirit wants you to know about right now in this very moment with anything that has happened that you need clarity on, anything that is soon to come. Let's go ahead and dive right on in for my Sagittarians. So please keep in mind that this is a general reading, not a personal one-on-one reading. It may resonate, it may not. But Sagittarius, okay, big things are happening for you guys. I mean, maybe happy birthday to my Sagittarians who are turning a whole nother year in December. Maybe it's a big birthday to celebrate, 21st, 30s, 40s, 50s, just any year is a blessing, right? But I do have to say, Sagittarius, there's something dead center of this month that is going to make you feel accomplished, that's going to make you feel successful. Maybe some of you guys are already experiencing that limelight, let's just say, of people who are acknowledging you for your success, for your growth, for something that for some of you, you may be achieving in your career this month, a promotion, maybe a reward for some of you guys. But I do feel, Sagittarius, there's a lot of people that want to be around you, that want to call you, that want to hang out with you. And there's someone in particular that wants to get very, very close to you, or Sagittarius for others of you, whether this is friendship, family member, or even romantic. There is someone that feels so drawn to you that maybe, Sagittarius, you're developing some sort of feelings for, a deepening of a bond with. But you have a lot going on this month, Sagittarius. And with everything that is going on, Spirit wants you to remember that if you stay grounded in what you want to accomplish, if you stay grounded in what it is that you want to achieve for yourself, you will achieve it. Just don't get carried away in the what ifs, could be's, how should I's. Remember to take a breath, to listen to your inner voice, because it's becoming louder and louder as we have the King of Water in the future upcoming timeline for you. And with this King of Water, I do feel for some of you this is romantic. With this King of Water and Two of Cups, you could be dealing with a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. You could have strong water in your chart. But I do feel that there's someone here who wants to make their intentions known to you, who wants to tell you everything that they feel about you, everything that they feel you guys have developed together, bonded together. I do feel with this King of Water in the near future, there could be an offer that's coming from someone's heart, whether that is to heal a relationship, to mend a relationship, to grow a relationship. There's also father energy around you, or masculine energy around you. I wonder if this is a spirit guide, if this is a passed down loved one that it feels masculine energy, but has a soft, tender, sweet side that always cared for you, watched out for you, would always cheer you up. For those of you, if that's a passed down loved one, I almost feel father, grandfather, uncle energy around you. But I do feel for most of you being in the future, there is someone that is accomplishing some sort of dreams, accomplishing some sort of success here. And officially, Sagittarius, you have 222 on the spread. You may be seeing 222 quite a bit as the month is unfolding here. Your birthday could be December 2nd, December 12th, perhaps November 22nd for some of you guys. But there is something, Sagittarius, that Spirit wants to say, have faith in whatever it is that your soul has been drawn to expand, to build on, to grow. Spirit wants you to know, God wants you to know that you have the resources, you have the skills, the talents to be very successful in this. And in the background of this, whatever this is about, a romance, a move, a change in lifestyle, there is something that your soul feels called to, drawn to, that stirs up your passion, that stirs up your excitement. And Spirit wants you to have that excitement behind all this, wants you to know that there are big things that you can accomplish for yourself, even for those of you that may feel or wonder, second guess with the Two of Pentacles crowning this, if this is something I can really achieve. Am I too late? Is this too far gone for me? Am I too old for this? Whatever those questions are that just is coming from the ego that wants us to feel safe and secure more than to jump out of our comfort zone. Spirit is saying that whatever this has been that feels so magnetic, feels so attractive, feels good, feels exciting, is something that Spirit wants you to pay attention to, is something that Spirit is guiding you to achieve, guiding you to succeed in. And I do feel, Sagittarius, it took in the recent past, especially with the Hangman in reverse, it took a different way of thinking, a different way of believing in yourself that you had to outgrow, that you had to kind of look back at your life and see everything in a higher perspective. I do feel a lot of you guys for a long time felt stuck, felt like you couldn't achieve, felt like you were just hitting dead end after dead end in something particular. But Spirit wants you to know that those were all lessons. Those were never means to block you, to discourage you. And if there were any closed doors, Sagittarius, any rejections, that truly was to get you to go down a different path that was better for you. Because dead center of this month, we have the Six of Fire. This is Leo energy. You are rising up, Sagittarius, out of a time of being stuck, out of a time of being discouraged. I do feel a lot of people around you, Sagittarius, friends, family members, maybe even romantic interests. And if there is a romantic interest, one is sticking out for sure. I'm seeing the letter R, as in Ryan, as in Rachel. First, middle, last initial could mean something to someone. Does not have to be the case. But I do feel, Sagittarius, there is a lot that you are overcoming. There's a lot that you are starting to see the success from those seeds you've planted throughout 2022. I do feel by this month or by the end of this month, there is something to celebrate, and you are being put in the spotlight. You are being the one that people are talking about, that people are looking at and saying, wow, look at what Sagittarius has accomplished. Look what Sagittarius has done. And again, this could be in big or small ways, whether this is in your career, in your lifestyle that you're achieving, or even for others of you. This is on a level of your spiritual development and growth. How much you've grown this year is amazing, Sagittarius. Some of you may have done a trip or will do a trip this month to kind of just, I know my Sagittarians are travelers at heart, explorers at heart. And maybe even some of you are envisioning or thinking about starting to set up a trip so you can kind of get out of the mundane that you've been used to in your exact environment, and Spirit saying to go for it if you guys have been thinking about traveling. And those of you who are already have your tickets booked and are ready to go, you are going to gain a lot from that trip, from that experience. Maybe it is to see family members again. Maybe it is to connect with old friends as the holidays is coming. Maybe you are going home for the holidays and people are going to hit you up. People want to see you now that you're in town because you're so much fun to be around. Now, this is the exciting thing, Sagittarius, is that what's crossing this is the Nine of Cups. This is Pisces energy, but also wish fulfillment. This is kind of what's highlighting your whole month here. There's something you're going to feel very happy about, that you work towards, that your heart was guiding you to do. And this could also be a challenge, Sagittarius, in some ways. I do feel maybe for some of you guys, there has been delays in getting this accomplishment and getting this wish fulfillment. But I do feel, Sagittarius, that as you start to open yourself up to receiving the support, to receiving the love that is all around you, whether it's in your direct environment or even your angels and your spirit guides have been sending you messages intuitively, claircognizantly. Spirit wants to say that, Sagittarius, this is still very much in the cards for you if you keep your eyes on the prize. If you don't let anything or anyone stand in your way or get you down. Because the thing with the Six of Wands as well is that it could come with the energy of someone who is jealous, someone who sees you shine. They don't have that same shine. They don't have that same opportunity because they don't see that light within themselves that everyone sees in you. So there may be someone who may brush off your success, may brush off your happiness, But if anyone does do that to you, Sagittarius, please do not attach yourself to that. That is their own ego. That is their own enemy, their own fears that are all within themselves. And you're not meant to be brought down into that same energy for some of you guys. And if this is a challenge for the Nine of Cups, wondering if you can accomplish this, wondering if this really can be yours, this idea, this dream, this goal, this romance, it absolutely can be. And you know, I'm paying attention to the diamond here. And the diamonds are not easily created, right? They go through a lot of pressure, a lot of trials and tribulations to form itself into the diamond that it is. And Sagittarius, I feel 2022 has been that time for you to go through a lot of pressure, to go through a lot of obstacles and changes within your life. But I do feel you're going to see why you had to go through all that. There is something that you will feel fulfilled by at the end of the month that feels successful, that feels uplifting, that feels hopeful. What's crowning this is the Two of Earth, Capricorn energy. So again, Sagittarius, there's a lot going to be happening in your life or that you're going through right now, trying to balance, trying to prioritize. What should I prioritize? I wonder if some of you have been working 2 jobs or even have a main job and then been doing a hobby on the side. Maybe it's whatever you've been feeling so drawn to with this Two of Wands here. So Sagittarius, Spirit does want you to start focusing and prioritizing what makes you happy. And if you're holding on to anything just because you feel bound to it, you feel like you have duty in regards to it, I would sit with that, Sagittarius. Is this something that is taking too much room or space in your life? A relationship, a job that you're not fully happy with? The Two of Pentacles sometimes feels this energy of juggling. So I do feel maybe you will have a lot of invites. You will have some projects that need to be finished up by the end of the month. Maybe there's some things that you've been putting on the back burner that you have to kind of get done now. Do the work, Sagittarius. Be here now presently so you can push forward and make it happen. And if there are 2 things that you want in your heart, in your desire, or whatever is kind of pulling that, you can make both happen. But take time. Take time to kind of organize yourself. Take time so it doesn't feel overwhelming. There may be a need to pay attention to time frames, timelines, due dates. Don't miss those due dates if you have some coming up. Submissions, deadlines, contracts. Make sure those are all done so it doesn't become something that is out of your control, Sagittarius. And what Spirit is saying that maybe for some of you that felt like a lot of this year, things were just chaotic, things were thrown at you that you weren't fully prepared for. Spirit is saying that everything in December now can be in your control. It absolutely can be. And you have the drive and the initiative to do so. You are multi-talented as well with this Two of Pentacles. You get things done, and maybe with the Six of Wands, people are noticing that, Sagittarius, in the workforce especially. So with whatever kind of happens that may be something unnoticed or that comes into your life that you weren't really prepared for, just take it in, do what you can, you have the skill, and get it done. Now, rooting this is the Two of Cups. Cancer energy. So what I feel with this for some of you guys, a couple different things. So for some of you, there is a friendship, a family member, a platonic relationship that you guys are starting to build more from. It does feel healing for some of you guys, in the heart space especially. And for those of you that this is romantic, and especially with the Two of Pentacles that was crowning this, you may have a decision to make on who you want to spend more time with, who you feel more drawn to, who you feel more secure with. Because there is someone here that wants to provide you with that emotional stability, that emotional availability. And with the Two of Pentacles crowning this, I wonder for some of you guys if there is someone in your energy, your space that wants to throw you off a little bit, that always kind of comes unannounced, that always wants to come back into your life but isn't sure with what they want. If you are in that phase right now of making that decision in romance, Spirit wants you to go to the one that makes you feel emotionally safe, wants to make you feel like you're emotionally appreciated, loved. And for those of you that have yet to meet this energy, I do feel that December is that time where you're going to meet that someone that feels more appreciative, that feels very interested in getting to know you at a deeper soul level, not just in a physical sense, a lustful sense, but something that they feel really resonates with the both of you, that this can happen and that this can go through. And for those of you that this has nothing to do with romance, it is the support that you need that is coming in, that emotional support. And have you been closed up? Spirit wants me to ask some of you here, where you feel like you have to do it all alone. You feel like you can't rely on anyone. There is someone coming into your life, or that will make themselves very known to you, Sagittarius, that wants to help you through something that has been weighing on your heart, that you can trust, that you can rely on, that you can support. In the recent past, we have the Hangman in reverse. Pisces energy. So there is something you're becoming unstuck in, Sagittarius. There's something that you're becoming remotivated in. There is something you weren't seeing very clearly, and it took you to go in a moment of pause and reflection, and maybe to even look at something in a completely different perspective than what you were used to. But you've become unstuck, Sagittarius. Any blockages, any pauses, anything that was holding you back from accomplishing what you wanted to accomplish, or to go towards anything that you felt drawn to, has become unstuck. Because you are enlightened now. You are aware now. I do feel that for a lot of you, this had to come from a sense of knowing that you were good enough. That had to come from a sense that knowing that this is something that you've been drawn to for a reason. And even if you can't see all the reasons immediately, just knowing that this appeared in my life means something. So you figured something out in the recent past. Figured out your motives behind a certain lifestyle, a certain career that you've been drawn to. You figured out, maybe for some of you with this Two of Pentacles and the Two of Cups, the relationships that were helping you, supporting you, that were evolving you, and the relationships and situations that were just adding too much space. And what I mean by that is that people and situations that were not beneficial to either of you, that were not helpful in any way. So I do feel you guys are clearing out anything that you started to see has been in your life for too long. An idea, a person, a situation. And once you saw those true colors, once you kind of saw behind the veil of whatever you felt you couldn't see before, that you've recently come aware of, you can't unsee it again, Sagittarius, with the Hangman in reverse. And Spirit wants you to pay attention to anything you've learned in the past that opened your eyes to a new way of thinking, to a new way of understanding, and to remember that if certain curveballs come back with the Two of Pentacles, if certain things do appear as a challenge to kind of keep you stuck, this is your time to remember that you're unstuck, and anything from the past that tries to repeat itself that you've already learned from. It's time to settle that now so you're completely set up for 2023. And then your future, we have the King of Water, Scorpio energy. So if this is someone that is in your life, there is someone that will very soon provide emotional support to you, will see you for all your talents that you have and believe in you, Sagittarius. that sees that you are going places, that you have a lot that you've accomplished and achieved and are very proud of you. And maybe some of you guys are hearing those words such as, I'm proud of you, I'm so happy for you, from someone you've been wanting to hear it from for a very long time. And this does feel relative to a family member. That finally you're feeling like they see you for who you are and accept you for who you are. Those are the people to keep around, Sagittarius. And those people are becoming more apparent in your life. And you'll feel it. You'll feel the energy. Because even with the Six of Wands, what I was saying with people who aren't so happy with you, people can lie. Energy doesn't. So pay attention to the energy that people are sending your way. That when you're around them, how do they make you feel? And I do feel someone in particular is going to stand out within how you feel around this person, what you sense from this person, energetically, spiritually. Now, those of you that this has to do with love and romance, there may be someone who declares their feelings for you in the near future, who may want to do something very special for you for your birthday, send you even a really nice text message, a phone call, maybe because you've traveled and you're not in the same area, same space. For some of you with the Two of Cups, this person really does feel drawn to you, feels that you guys have something that is unique with one another that they haven't felt for anyone else lately. And they may be coming forward with an offer, maybe coming forward with just saying, I'm really interested in you. I really like you. I want to build on this and see where this goes. Because the King of Cups is a dreamer. The King of Cups visualizes what makes them happy, visualizes what makes them feel they can achieve and what is meant for them in this lifetime. And there's someone here who is having great feelings, great visualizations about you, Sagittarius. And if you are the King of Cups, regardless if you have strong water energy in your chart or not, I do feel that there's something by the end of the month in the near future that is going to, again, with the Nine of Cups crossing this entire reading, making you feel very accomplished, making you feel very successful, making you feel very at home with yourself. And maybe it's by deciding to keep around the people that resonate with you, keeping or paying attention to and working towards the things that have always hit something within your heart chakra differently than anything else you may have been prioritizing in 2023. But I do feel a lot of happiness around you in the near future, Sagittarius. People that are uplifting you, showing their love to you, or even what you're getting from within yourself. You have finally filled your cup in some way, Sagittarius. And from every setback you've learned from with the Hangman in the reverse in the past has led you to feel very wise now, very certain of everything that had to happen and why it had to unfold this way. All right, so let's get some oracle cards out and dive deeper into this beautiful spread for you guys. This really is a motivational, inspiring reading that I'm feeling and the energy around you. Tell me more. Okay, let's see. Recognize despair as an opportunity. Within it, you will find the gift of awakening. So this is really drawing me back to the Hangman in reverse, Sagittarius. With whatever you were stuck in the past can no longer keep you stuck. The only way it can is if you wallow in the mistakes of the past, wallow in the lessons of the past. Don't use it as an opportunity to learn, to gain something from the experience, and to push forward and move towards this Nine of Cups, this Six of Fire, King of Water energy that is surrounding you currently. And if you guys kind of still are in the Hangman in reverse, as time is fluid, just as energy is fluid, it's different for each and every one of you. But if you're still in this space, Spirit says, Sagittarius, what has happened was not meant to be the final nail in the coffin. And even if this is something that was very difficult to deal with, very hard for you to deal with, there was a lesson in it that we want you to know was meant to put you in a new path, put you in a new direction, period. And sometimes we have to go through those experiences because we're so stuck in the old ways for too long. So if there is anything, Sagittarius, that is still kind of making you feel stuck, Spirit wants you to know that you have the visualization, you have the motivation to pick yourself back up again. I'm hearing that song by Aaliyah, if at first you don't succeed, brush yourself off and try again. Because there is something where you're doing again this month that you are just brushing yourself off of and moving forward towards, that is going to remove this energy of despair, of sadness, of being stuck. But we all have free will, and we all need to decide and act and meet Spirit halfway with our co-creations on how we want to achieve this. And again, Sagittarius, Spirit does not want you to keep any L's for too long, because there's a big win coming for you guys. Understand that, feel that, and move towards that. Let's keep going. Tell me more about this month for Sagittarius, Spirit. What does Sagittarius need to know right now in this very moment? Okay, wow, you have 2 cards here. Again, the 2s are everywhere for you guys. Stepping into your power. Yes. And it says, you are strong beyond measure. You guys are really learning that this month. And people are inspired by that. Inspired that you're still going. That you have that fire in you as being a fire sign to push through, to overcome. I do feel there's a lot of people, even if you have some haters, Sagittarius, they can't deny your determination and your will. And your ability to overcome challenges and obstacles. And if you were even having trouble with that, not December, you are owning your power and you're moving forward with it. And that is your main fuel in accomplishing whatever it is that you're going to accomplish by the end of the month with the 6 of fire and the 9 of water. And then we have cleansing waters. Beautiful, yeah. And it says, purification activates vibrant life force. So there is a lot that you're releasing, transmuting those experiences of rejection, those experiences of loss, those experiences of feeling like you're just not going anywhere. You're transmuting that into a better understanding of your life path, of your journey thus far, of yourself, Sagittarius. And take that time with the 2 of Pentacles too, if there's a lot going on in your life that you will start to find, that people will start to make known into your life. Take that time for self-love and self-care. You do have that ability to step back, and you need that period of time where when you're working, you don't want to burn yourself out. So if you feel guilty about giving yourself those days where you're just going to do nothing but take a bath, read your favorite books, watch your favorite movies, order your favorite, or even cook your favorite foods, invite certain people to just hang out with you and to just indulge in the loving energy that is all around you for yourself and from others. I do feel that that is going to serve you as well, Sagittarius. You're diving deeper into yourself. And with that knowledge of what you gain from understanding yourself better, you're going to know what it is that is meant for you and move toward it. Let's keep going. Tell me more about December for Sagittarius, Spirit. There we go. Authenticity with number 10. Yep. And it says, who I truly am is good indeed. I am authentic in thought, word, and deed. Yep. Yeah, I do feel, again, Spirit is saying everything that you're learning about yourself, understanding about yourself is more you than the things that you felt you couldn't do, felt you couldn't succeed, couldn't achieve in. I do feel that all the lessons has brought you to who you are today, Sagittarius. And that is what Spirit and God is so proud of. And there's another message coming through of saying anyone that doesn't make you feel like you can be yourself, that you can express yourself with who you are vibrationally, energetically, even verbally, physically, Those are the people and situations you need to pay attention to that are putting too much space in your life. And those that are excited about it, that love for you, for who you are inside and out, those are the people that you're going to start to identify more and more. And I do feel, Sagittarius, for those of you that have a career goal, that have a goal that is in regards to what you want to do with your life, how you want to move forward in your life. Again, Spirit wants to say that if it resonates with you at a level that you can't even explain for yourself, that you can't even fully identify right now, but you will soon as December unfolds, there's a part of you that you're regaining through pursuing that. A new level of confidence, a new level of power that may have been taken away from you during those times where you had to become unstuck with the hangman in reverse in the past. But by stepping into your power this month, you're regaining that soul fragment, that power that may have been lost during that time. And that is making you feel more whole, Sagittarius. Wow. All right. Let's go ahead and get one more card and see Spirit's final message from you. An animal totem that may be with you through December, that may be with you now, or anything that Spirit just wants to close this beautiful reading with to help you know if there's anything else you need to know of in this very moment or about the month of December unfolding. Anything else for my Sagittarian Spirit? Anything else for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node? All right, let's see. You have Swan with grace. Nice. And here's your message. It says, "You who glides across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform it into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty." So Sagittarius, I do want to say again, any sort of curveballs with the Two of Pentacles, any sort of things that may sink you back to this feeling of not being certain, not feeling right, of being a little bit down. Spirit is telling you that the month of December is the moment where you experience grace, but where you find grace in yourself. If there is anyone that tries to throw you off balance, if there are people who may be jealous of something that you are creating for yourself, you are going on your own path of, respond with grace, because you're in a new level, Sagittarius. You're not in that same level where those people, those situations, those old thoughts or beliefs can bring you back down again. And if there are emotions that come up, that's okay. Feel it, experience it. Maybe there's certain whispers from your soul that wants to be heard through it. But don't let those take you through the tumultuous waves that you find crashing on you. Kind of steer it in a different direction. Use it as fuel. Transmute that water into fire to push you more into experiencing life every day as a blessing, as an opportunity to just be better than yesterday, to just be on your own path that feels right for you, and to continue going through with that. And with the swans here, it is giving me romance feelings. Someone finds you to be very beautiful, handsome, sure, but on the inside, they feel there's something that feels so right with you, that feels so strong with you. And if you guys do have a choice to make with the Two of Earth of who to pay attention to, who to prioritize, really go with your feelings, go with your intuition, because it's very strong right now. And again, remember, Sagittarius, with anything that you are starting to experience in December, relationships, job opportunities, lifestyle changes, energy does not lie, and pay attention to the energy around it. And whatever adds to your peace of heart, your peace of mind, will be the right thing for you always. So thank you, Sagittarius, so much for joining me for this reading. I really hope it resonated with you. I hope it provided you with the clarity, insight, healing, guidance that you're seeking by watching this message. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Sagittarius, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Sagittarius.